Right. So
Yeah.
speaking of scars, so give me your thoughts on scars.
Bro, I already told you, man. It almost had me in tears, man. But I thought it was so awesome and so transparent, and I hope I'm not blending the two.
Mm-hmm.
But even with scars at the end, when you were talking about some of the childhood traumas, and what I couldn't really, you have to explain it to me. I couldn't tell if it was a childhood trauma or a trauma you saw as a professional doing work in the field. But you said my sister, so I was assuming. Well,
Mm-hmm.
you said my sister, so maybe this happened when you were older because you said then you had to go to work. But you can break that down for us.
So
But
got so the way in which each verse goes. So the first verse is actually me as a grown man talking about the fact that being a man, we are taught to be tough, right? But we're
yeah, I
not
got the
to be tapped into our emotional situation. That's why it's like the cry in the dark. That's why like going like, I said after punching the clock, it's hard to set it off. Because as a father and a husband, sometimes I get lost. Always a thing.
right,
Exactly. Yeah. Showing emotion don't make you a weakling, just human.
right,
Right. So
exactly.
that's what I focus on in the first verse. I mean, and then in the second verse, it talks about me being like 5, 6 years old and dealing with the traumas, like my sister having a seizure,
Right.
police coming in, police drawing guns on us at 5 years old, and then me still having to go to school and the
Oh,
teacher.
go to school.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
And I
got
know you're an educator, so I was thinking when you went to school, you were at work, but when you went to school as a kid,
yeah. Like, how's your weekend? I can't be like,
right, right. And
the cops ran in my house and I got a gun drawn on me.
you can
Like,
exactly. Okay, so let me speak about it.
yeah.
So, what I think about scars, that whole conversation was so dope, and now that you broke it down to how you were going in and out of your
Mhm.
manhood, and then going into your childhood, and connecting how these things have these scars have grown with you. I think it's so impactful, man, because that's what really happens in mental health. We will experience things in childhood, and a lot of these things get carried on because they never get addressed, right? And so when we experience new things, we still address them the way we address them in childhood because we haven't learned any intervention. And so we're an adult using childhood interventions with adult situations,
Right.
right? And so
Right.
I thought that was so profound because like now that you're a man, you're still tucking those emotions like you did when you were a child. Like who you don't know the half of what I've been through, and I can't share it with you because you like you said in S.C.A.R.S, you said